About ready for the restart here at Phoenix. Interesting, Phil, that Greg Pursley has chosen to start on the outside here.
Yeah, we've seen some guys make some good moves from the outside. Greg Pursley right now having the dominant car. See what he can do on this restart. Derek Thorne, the 44, on the inside.
Watch out for that blue 61 of Brett Thompson. He's got 2 fourth-place finishes at this racetrack.
Slow restart, though, for Brett Thompson. Great restart for Pursley. Look at Brett Thompson. He's lost 2 or 3 spots already.
Wow, you wonder what could have happened to Brett Thompson. But Pursley shoots out to the lead again.
Ty Dillon ran out of racetrack. He was up in the loose stuff coming off turn 2. Trouble Stan Silva.
Spin. Silva turns around, and amazingly, nobody else hits him.
We may stay under green here if Stan Silva can get that car refired.
Look at Thorne trying to put a little pressure on Greg Pursley, the veteran and the rookie.
We do stay green.
You know, Greg Pursley's had a great run here today. With more on the 26 car, let's go to Jim Trado.
Guys, before the race leader Greg Pursley told me anytime after lap 25 I want to come down pit road. He got his wish. Lap 27 came for fuel. Lap 28 came back in for 2 right side tires. This team has marched their way through the field, got in the top 10 and passed halfway, and crew chief Jerry Pitts just said, we've done our job, get it done behind the wheel. We wanted this win bad.
After a tough season last year, won 2 of the last 3 races, including this racetrack's trying to make it 2 in a row here. And that strategy is playing out to perfection right now.
I'm liking his strategy. There's Luis Martinez Jr. right there in a battle for the 11th spot with our series champion Eric Holmes.
You know, if you want to win a championship in this series, Phil, you cannot afford a bad race. You only have 14 all year long.
Yeah, exactly. You really don't have any mulligans, but Eric Holmes had such a great year last year. I think he won 5 races of the 11 and 12 we had last year.
And I think he probably feels if he could get a top 10 here, he would be satisfied and then go on to Roseville.
Oh, with all the trouble they had, certainly in practice and in qualifying. First time we've seen the 12 of DJ Kennington. That's another McAnally car. Remember, finished 2nd in the showdown. Our Canadian Tire Series champion from Canada.
Good battle for the 6th place here as Ty Dillon takes it away from Moses Smith.
Ty's running the high side. They're trying to find a little bit of grip. So you see the momentum he has coming off the corner.
Talk to Moses Smith, and he says his goal this year, he really wants to win a race.
He's been 2nd. He's been up in the top 10 in points the last 3 years, but hasn't quite got to victory lane yet.
Meanwhile, up front, Pursley holding off Derek Thorne. There's a car up against the wall.
Spencer Gallagher in the 23 car. Hard contact with the outside wall.
And that is going to bring out another caution flag as the 23 car has come to a stop. Looks like it's done for the day.
Looks like a right front tire went down on Spencer Gallagher's car. Spencer's scheduled to run the full series this year.
Now some young race fans having a great time on the hill. Pursley looks to be in pretty good shape right now. There will be 6 laps left in the 3 Amigos Organic Blanco 100 when we come to the green. Does Derek Thorne have anything for Pursley?
Pursley's going to choose the outside once again. Had a great start last time. Let's see what he can do on this restart. This may be the most important restart of the race right here.
Jonathan Gomez, Andrew Ranger on row 2. Green is out. 6 laps left.
Derek Thorne a little bit slow. He's going to allow Andrew Ranger to get to his inside. And how about Gomez takes over the 2nd spot?
A great restart for Jonathan Gomez. An even better restart for Greg Pursley, who's back out front.
Great side-by-side battle for 2nd. Andrew Ranger, the 35 on the inside. Gomez, the 22 on the outside. There's Ty Dillon getting a little bit sideways in the middle of 3 and 4.
Phil, there are side-by-side battles all over this racetrack right now.
Derek Thorne's going to emerge with a 3rd spot. Now Ty Dillon battling with Andrew Ranger for 4th. Ty's going to get it. Now that's going to bring Brett Thompson up beside Andrew Ranger.
5 laps to go. And meanwhile, all these battles, Greg Pursley's loving it out front.
Absolutely. Now they're single file behind him, though. That may allow Derek Thorne to gain some ground. Brett Thompson gets by Andrew Ranger. Now here comes Jim Englebright in the 1 car.
Well, what a run today for Jim Englebright. Underfunded team. Very little sponsorship, as you can see. Only going to run a few races, and he has really put on a show here today.
Andrew Ranger gets a good run off the outside, gets that momentum, but Englebright stays right with him.
Look at Eagle Bright and Andrew Ranger. Side by side they go. And here comes Eagle Bright for position.
Moses Smith said, one of you guys go ahead. I need to follow you. Here comes DJ Kennington. He's going to jump to the inside of Moses Smith.
And meanwhile, Greg Pursley's lead over Jonathan Gomez now continues to grow with just 3 laps left. There's a spin.
It's Travis Pastrana. Makes contact with the inside wall.
Pastrana had already cut down a tire in an accident and now goes for a spin. But I don't think that should damper how impressive he was in this race today.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think we're going to stay green. Travis able to get that car refired. Pursley was glad we stayed green.
And again, he is extending his lead. 2 to go. It looks like that pit strategy of coming in on lap 27 is going to pay off for Greg Pursley.
Derek Thorne trying to battle Jonathan Gomez for the 2nd spot. Gomez trying to equal his career best here with a 2nd place finish. Derek Thorne, we talked about finishing 8th out at the showdown. This could be his best career finish. Here comes Ty Dillon trying to take over 3rd.
A good run for Dillon. Pastrana pulls off, and Pursley is going to take the white flag. Final lap here at Phoenix.
Doesn't look like the winter time has slowed Greg Pursley down at all.
He won the last time this series raced on this track, and he's half a lap from winning again here.
Outstanding performance and great pit strategy by his Gene Price team.
Well, Greg Pursley, who really had an awful start to the season last year, is going to get a good start to the season this year. He may be the car to beat for the championship. It's Pursley taking the checkers. Greg Pursley, your winner here at Phoenix.
Gomez emerges with 2nd, ties his career best in that battle with Derek Thorne. Derek Thorne gets his career best finish of 3rd.
Some impressive rookies in this race. But Greg Pursley, the veteran, the most impressive of all, and he is headed to victory lane.
Just an outstanding job by Greg Pursley and his entire team. That's a team effort. They got it done on pit road. They got it done on the racetrack.